Okay, folks, welcome to Gail's Garden Herbs and More. I'm not sure when I'm going to get this one up because I have another one I'm going to put up before that. This is February 12th, but it is like a beautiful spring morning. Yeah, these are some of my calendula that's growing here. And look at my little friend right over here. I don't know if you can see him or not. See my little friend crawling around there? My little ladybug friend. They eat all the aphids and stuff. I'm hoping to have a bunch more praying mantis again this year. I had some last year as well. It started all over. I don't know why it didn't pause. It should have paused. I don't know if I'm going to get all this together or not. Aren't those so pretty? Yeah, my geraniums are blooming good. That's some chamomile. It looks so healthy. I'm looking forward to getting my chamomile from it. Let's try this again. Okay, it's just coming in parts. It's not pausing. I'm going to experiment some more. You may get some of this and you may not. Just depends how it all turns out. We'll see. I think I figured this out. Okay. Yeah. My little kale I got planted. It's going to be up. It's really actually growing quite a bit. You probably can't tell from this, but it is. And this is a little elderberry. I had it in a pot last fall and planted it here, and it never died. Now my other elderberry that I've got in the big pot, it kind of died back. There's a little tiny bit of green, but this one never did. I mean, it's just looks healthy as can be, which is fine for me. I'm hoping it'll grow and at least give me elderberry flowers this year. Okay, that is the only asparagus that has come back up. There should be a whole bunch of asparagus, but all the others haven't come up from last year. Last year was my first year to plant, and I planted seeds, and only one has come up. So I'm hoping the others are just kind of slow and that they'll make it. Otherwise, my asparagus is at an end. I have a little weed here that it's cleavers. Yay! I don't know how it got in here, but it did. So I'll let it grow there and we'll see what happens. Okay, I did have a big log across on those little wooden things. It was something that had broke and I pounded in the ground and put the log across. But I thought, I've got two big planks. I'm going to put them there and then I can put stuff on it. I'll probably get some pots. I just worry about it. It's going to disintegrate and then that whole thing up there is going to fall down. My wood that's poked in the ground. It should last maybe one season though. So later I'll probably have a bunch of pots of plants in there as you walk by and see all those plants. And then I made another I've got so many weeds and those bad kind that choke everything out. You can't get rid of them no matter what you do. So I think I'm going to plant more in pot types of stuff. I made another little one here and I put some of my pots on it there. My new planters. I got two in there secondhand, but $26 for both of them. You can't even buy one for $26 in the store. Those are like, I don't know, like they're terracotta. They're not plastic or anything. They're a little heavy. I put dirt in them. I probably can't even lift them up now. I've got echinacea planted in this one. It won't be up yet. And this one I've got sweet coneflower, which is a pretty yellow flower in the front, and then planted along the back, I planted some cosmos seeds. So we'll see what goes with that later in the year too. And if you pop over the fence here and look, besides a couple of elephant garlic and that sage, I don't know if you can see it, let's put you down there. I've got a bunch of rainbow radishes that are starting to come up. Yay, I did have a pot of those that would be even bigger, but the cats dug them out. Hopefully the cats don't get in here and dig these out. I have a lot of problems with domesticated animals, not so much the wild ones. The honeysuckle didn't die either, thankfully. I mean, I got a few leaves that turned yellow, but then it's greening right back up and new shoots. And how it got in there, I had calendula, a big bunch of calendula getting ready to bloom in there, but I dug it out and put it over there. It's not looking too good after I dug it out and transplanted it. Part of the taproot broke off. It still had quite a bit, so I'm hoping it'll come back, but The honeysuckle's looking good. It's really expanded since I planted it last year, kind of towards the end of summer. It's got all kinds of shoots. I'm anxious. I love the smell of honeysuckle. Okay, with this new phone, I'm going to see. I need to download an app to put all the pieces together that I didn't catch on the front. Either that or I'll just post the last half of this and you get to see my experiment with my new phone, because there is something I definitely want to videotape that I may do when I get back in the house, depending how this works out and how my new phone's working with the new camera. It's supposed to be a good one. We'll see. Oh, did want to say bye. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget my contest coming up. I'm growing little bit by little bit, still slowly, but I got to get to 250. And I hope you all have a great rest of your week.